Hello, everybody. Welcome to Space Zambonie.
Hi, what's going down?
If you guys have missed us, I'm sorry. We're back.
Oh my god.
And we're here with Tommy.
Yay!
Woo! Let's fucking go! Welcome back, Tommy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh, sound effects.
Yeah. Comes right from that big
Yeah, the
TV.
audience.
With the Veggie Tales. That's
But yeah,
the
thanks for having me back on. It's always
course,
fun
dude.
to be here.
It's always a pleasure having you on. We always make lots of jokes.
Yeah.
We make a 1 hour speech about Jesus that gets cut.
Yeah.
Oh man, that should be released. That was awesome.
Because that's before we had live switching. So
That's
it was
true.
all on SD cards.
Oh damn.
Dan left.
That was the coolest conversation ever.
It was a really
Yeah.
fun one, but yeah, behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll
BTS.
find something else to talk about.
Jesus talk.
Weird and stuff.
Have you
Tip of
caught
the
up on the Pope recently?
The Pope?
Yeah.
The reptilian?
The show, the hologram, the religious leader?
Religious leader.
Or John Malkovich?
The religious.
Marilyn Manson was in the one episode. Or the movie. Was that a movie? I forgot.
Have you ever seen
I
the
don't know.
Pope's?
So the
show?
Pope.
Post?
You know, it's funny. The other day, me and my family were talking about the Pope.
Yeah.
Because Vatican City is like its own country, we'll say.
With its own rules.
So they should compete in the Olympics.
Damn, that's
Whoa.
true. Dang, could you imagine that? Where like a bunch of priests that aren't able to wear like bikinis for a swim to go in there full Catholic
Why
garb.
can't
I
they
would
wear bikinis?
watch the shit
They
out
can
of
wear
that.
bikinis.
Oh no, a lot of people might. Whoa, my
Alright, so
god, that's
I don't
recent.
think I've heard about
You
it.
don't- Oh,
this
yeah,
is like
old
this is old news. It's from 2020.
Fake news, old
But
news.
the Pope was on like a liking spree of like big
France.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Francis US has liked it,
Franciscus.
but and I like this thing that they did here. What they
Yeah.
got going,
That's
but
that's good. It really tells the whole story.
this post too.
well, at least you
The
know
girl in the
she's
stone
Dude,
going
it makes
to.
him seem like he's like a sex fiend and stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, I guarantee the Pope doesn't have a cell phone.
I don't know.
Yeah, what if
I
it's one of
guarantee
the
you, like,
people?
it's someone's monitoring his. First of all, how old is he? 106?
Yeah,
I don't think he's
Roughly.
on Instagram or anything like that.
Ah, man, that's such a
he's
good
too busy
face.
saying the rosary.
I like to think that he is cooped up in his room with his phone, and he went, "Oh no, I double tap. How do I undo
Oh,
it?"
I cannot
figure out how to undo.
Yeah, how cute! The big heart showed up on my screen.
Jesus told me to like.
Yeah, Jesus made a heart appear on my screen. No, that means you liked it. Yeah, and then also the AI had made him wear like that big puffer jacket
What?
in Pope
Oh,
News.
that's right. Yeah.
Well, maybe he was cold. It gets cold.
I think the Pope should start
Vatican City.
like just doing shit like this, you know, like going out wearing.
That would be sick.
wearing
Oh,
he
that
goes
looks
out dressed
good.
like Drake.
I would love it. I need to see the Pope in like Yeezys.
If the Pope visited like Antarctica to for some reason or to bless penguins or something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he'd go out in.
How do
He
we
would
get
have
that,
to.
dude? How do we get that going? We got to tell him there's like a.
Yeah,
You just
mail
tell
it
him
to
like all the penguins like never heard about Jesus, and you're like, oh, really?
I saw a penguin worshiping saint.
Yeah, they're over there doing
Yeah, they're doing crazy shit.
doing like Buddhist shit. It's real weird.
Yeah, they're still like in paganism right now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't even know about religion. There's a big opportunity.
They're going
for
through
you
the witch
guys.
trials. It's really
Oh my
rough for
God.
penguins.
Was he holding a pepper shaker?
Oh, come on, mug.
Or a pill bottle. I see it. This is like the Rorschach of AI.
It's like a syrup thing from IHOP.
A thing of gum. Yeah, it does kind of look like an IHOP thing.
I could see the thing of gum too now. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Like the 5 gum or whatever it is, where it's got that flip
The
top.
one, yeah, the one that I've had
it's a
that
nice
gum.
jacket though.
Yeah, right.
1999.
Nice little
really
puffer
like
jacket.
Yeah, I'd get that jacket.
Does this hat always have this little stem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you yank it off easy?
Yep. That's how you can light it.
He doubles as a candle.
So you can be extra bright.
How long is the Pope's wick?
Like 2 seconds.
Whoa.
You gotta blow it out
Dan,
quick.
now I said Pope Wick, and I'm picturing a movie where the Pope's John
Yeah,
Wick.
John Wick. You forgot about
There's not
my...
enough movies with the Pope in it.
Oh, damn.
No.
Like I feel like he could be in an action movie. or
He
something.
should. They should start getting on that.
Santa Claus is always in action. Why can't the Pope
why can't
be?
the Pope?
Oh, I think
Because you can't do any like. Can you do any good puns?
Yeah.
You're about to be blessed.
Pope.
Yeah.
God
Have
bless-
a blessed day.
Someone sneezes and he like shoots him at the same time. He goes, "God bless you."
Okay, yeah. I was trying to work in the word Pope.
Yeah.
I'm like, Pope.
Also the Bible quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the Pope of Hope.
Yeah. God giveth and he taketh away.
Or
and he
what
like rips his arms off.
Yeah, what if it's like Pope, but it's an acronym? It's like person of personal extremism.
Wow.
Execution.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, person of personal executions.
Damn.
I
Could
think we
be.
should make this.
I mean, listen,
Pope, you have a nice
historically, the
day.
Pope probably killed a lot of people indirectly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No one has told the Pope story. That's like it's in the trailer. No one's told the Pope story until now.
I just heard a fun fact.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we immediately got off. Like we didn't even have a topic to stay on. We can curse here.
Yeah,
of course. I'm pretty sure
It's
I
the same
probably
as the
have
last
already.
3 times you're on.
Yeah, I know. But I found out today where the word "fuck" comes from.
German to straight.
Fuck you. No, it's an acronym.
Oh, I heard something different.
Yeah, so it comes from hundreds of years ago in Great Britain, of course.
Yeah, nice.
It was the king when population would get low, and he didn't he was afraid they were gonna die out or whatever.
Damn.
He would put out a memo that was a
Fuck memo.
fornication under consent of the king.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that too. Yeah.
And it would just essentially get this letter in the mail or donkey, and it would just say hey, you gotta, if you're ready to fuck, you gotta start fucking.
There, you said donkey, and my brain just went to this fact that I learned recently. There's some state where most boys lose their virginity to a donkey.
What?
I feel like I
Montana?
gotta look it up.
I mean, it's got to be southern, right?
Yeah.
Montana.
Alabama.
You got it?
No, I'm just
Okay.
It's 2 from Montana.
The town where men lose their virginity to donkeys.
What?
Why would they admit to that?
Yeah.
Cannot believe that this may be.
Why is there a whole video?
It's not good if it's a black and white thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
That means he's probably died.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What's the weirdest? Some Colombians.
Wow.
Yeah, some Colombia have sex with donkey.
That's a good sentence.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Dang.
There's a donkey festival where
That sounds like a
farmers
hell of a
dress as
festival.
donkeys, hoping to lure in the people who lose virginity to donkeys.
What?
I'm a donkey too. Sorry.
It's a weird
Yeah, right.
thing to have.
Yeah, weird tradition.
The men in town Colombia abuse donkeys. It's probably the better way of saying it, huh?
I guess. So it's in Colombia?
14-year-old
Oh,
boy
God.
explains how he spreads donkey pussy.
That's crazy.
That sentence shouldn't
Yeah,
live
that
on the
should
internet.
not exist on Reddit. There's a Reddit under a whole thing where people are like, bye, Reddit.
Oh, that's over.
People are already talking about how they lose their virginity to donkeys on Reddit all over again.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Why would they do
Yeah,
that?
they're already past it. I just like the thumbnail was like, it's a tradition.
That's not a good tradition
No.
to keep going.
It sounds stinky.
How the hell do you even get that to catch on? It's it's tradition. Matt, you got
You got it.
Yeah,
you
Come
got it.
on.
You're still a virgin?
Dude.
Guess what? I just saw this post, how to spread donkey pussy.
Oh my god. That just sounds like STD City because everybody's probably boinking the whole same donkey, right?
You think in Colombia,
I think
this
it's
town?
the same donkey?
Probably.
No, it can't be the same
It's gotta
donkey.
be the same donkey. Either that or
Why's it gotta be the same
gotta
donkey?
be the same donkey. That way it's prelude for the other
It's not
1,000
weird.
people that gotta do it.
The town donkey?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that
Yeah.
donkey.
The town? No way. No way.
Then you gotta leave $1 for the taxi ride back for the donkey.
It would say town has weirdest donkey
Town has
spread
one donkey.
STDs.
Use it wisely.
No, there'd be donkey STDs everywhere all over that town. There's no way it's the same
I don't
donkey.
know. What if they're non-transmissible? But what about when the
You want me to fact check you on that? Donkeys non-transmissible of STDs when a group of boys are having sex with it?
Well, they're not.
maybe.
They're sterile, aren't they?
donkeys? I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm doing ChatGPT.
No, mules are.
Mules.
are. I'm sorry.
Can
it's
you get
racist?
an
STD from a donkey.
STD? No, that's not it. It's not from a donkey. It's from a donkey that your whole town fucked, Matt.
technically, it's still from a donkey. You can tell when it's full when its nose starts running.
I wonder if ChatGPT is going to not answer this. Yeah, that's fucked, dude.
What?
What if it's
Is
the
that on
donkey tradition?
Yeah, what if the donkey fucks people?
We didn't think
And
about
they
that.
just write it
Donkey's just
wrong.
like dancing.
Where the
in the middle of
donkeys
the
are
town.
like, it's that time of year we gotta start fucking 14-year-old boys.
Oh my god.
The first donkey who's saying, "Man, I'm so drunk
Donkey
right now."
puts its cigarette out and it's like my favorite time of the year.
All right, first of all, it's important to highlight that engaging in sexual activities with animals is not only unethical but illegal. Okay,
Yeah.
zoophilia.
It's pretty obvious.
Regarding your question, while the specifics of diseases transmissible vary by disease, there are indeed zoonotic diseases that can be transmitted from animals to humans. Zoonotic diseases can be caused by viruses, bacteria, parasites, fungi, and they are very common.
What do donkeys pass along?
I've asked. This is the thing. This is your
that
answer.
AI?
You're
Is
like,
that
I don't
AI?
believe it.
No, I believe it. I'm just curious about what diseases they would pass along. Because they're not
Donkey
specific. They're just saying, oh, funguses. Okay,
Yeah.
there's thousands of funguses.
Hoof and
What,
mouth
athlete's
syndrome?
foot? What kind of fungus?
Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, the situation's a serious violation of animal rights. Yeah, I know. That's why we have to ask.
We're just checking. God.
Yeah, don't be
just a
weird.
question.
Don't be weird about it,
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Just a quest hypothetical.
There's that one young boy in Colombia who asked the same fucking question. Will I get STDs from this donkey? Okay, let's dial it back. My bad. We jumped in hard.
Yeah.
Tommy, what have you been up to?
Not visiting Colombia,
Yeah,
right?
no.
Let's keep talking about the donkey.
Yeah.
Let's see how far this
Thankfully,
goes.
nothing to do with donkeys, but
Good.
just been yeah. Yes, I know.
What about ogres?
Pass. No, I've just been working on like my comic book and trying to get that out there and get to some conventions and sell them.
You have a comic book?
I do.
What's it
Yeah.
about?
Whoa. So yeah, my comic is called Helter Shelter. It's about a brother and sister who live in like the Midwest, and their dad passes away. He's a single parent. And on his deathbed, he says like, "Hey, there's something I need you to take care of." But he dies. They don't know. So they find out later on that there's a like doomsday shelter underneath their barn that has a group of people living in it. And they all think the world ended. And the brother and sister have no idea who these people are and what they're talking about. So they got to figure all that out now. And yeah, it's going to be 6 issues. The first 3 are done. The 4th one's being colored right now.
Wow,
Fantastic. And you're doing the coloring still?
Yes.
You did a really
Yeah,
fucking
that's
good
sick.
job, even across the comic.
Thank you.
So I have a copy of the trade paperback because I wanted to support. I could say just genuinely, it's a really cool and fun story. And the art is like awesome and the coloring is done very well. It's very professional.
Thank you.
And I can't hype it up enough. So anyone who wants to check it out, it's nickelcomics.com/bigcartel. nickelcomics.bigcartel.com.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to get Big Cartel involved?
Uh-oh.
Is
So
that like Big Pharma?
yeah. So you have to go through the cartel these days to sell it. No, Big Cartel is this great site where you can get up to like 5 products free.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And sell them through the site, because that was the biggest thing where it's like, all right, now I got something I can sell. How the hell do I sell it?
Yeah, true.
And a friend told me about this, and it's great. So I'm going to put all my stuff up there. Once you get over 5, there's like, you start paying for it. But
Okay,
it's
fair
still
enough, yeah.
like, it's so worth it. It's great.
Yeah. Do you have any plans to release digitally by any chance? Just in case anyone's wondering.
Maybe.
But right now you can't, so buy it physically.
Yeah, right now it's physical. I like comics physically.
It's good to hold.
It
yeah, really is.
It's so much better that way, and it really makes the artwork look much better in print.
Yeah.
And I spent all that money on printing, so like, come on.
And personally, I think when you get to like the digital comics, not to make a statement on the industry, which like a lot of things are moving towards that, and without guided view, it's like sometimes you can't even read the fucking comic.
Yeah, it's funny. This is another thing I was talking about today, or yesterday. Paneling is like really important. I feel like takes a lot of people out of the comics medium, because I feel like in the 90s with Image Comics, they just wanted everything to have as much action and be as rad as possible. So even the panels were like crazy, and it just made it confusing to read.
Yeah.
So I try to keep it simple, and so you can follow the story through the page. It's something that me and my artist really try to like keep in mind and work hard on, because if people are confused reading it, they're not gonna like it.
What was you're a really talented writer as well. Like,
Thank you.
you've done a whole bunch of different,
I try.
things that we've discussed as well, and ideas that you talked about in this. So, what made this be the comic that you produced rather than a lot of like other ideas you had?
Right. So I started actually like when I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make, a comic. I started out with a different one, and it was about Bigfoot. Because I love Bigfoot. And I wanted to do something cool. and I wrote, again, like another like 6-issue story.
Yeah.
Following a group that like is trying to hunt a Bigfoot that are like kind of plaguing a town. And then they finally kill one, and there's like a whole bunch more, and now the Bigfoots hunt them. And it was this whole thing. And I was just like, I found this like studio that was like a comic studio where it's like you pay them, they'll do like all the artwork and stuff. So I was like, great. And I did like the first couple pages, and I was just like, this isn't it. Like, it's not something that like if I'm sitting at a table at a convention, like I don't know if I would be super happy.
Yeah, the
with
translation of
this.
the page.
Yeah, like with this story, with this thing. And I was like, it was like the first thing I wrote, because like I wrote it a while back, and then I like edited and rewrote it, and I still like, I wasn't that crazy. I could do a better Bigfoot story if I was going to. And I had the idea for Helter Shelter, but it was literally just a sticky note on my wall that said like underground shelter story.
Nice.
Because that's how I work, very loosely, mainly off titles. And originally it was going to be Gimme Shelter, but I'm not that big of a Stones fan, honestly. And I was like, Helter Shelter works so much better because it's a pun, so it's not exactly it. And I can make their last name Helter, which works in too.
It makes you curious when you see the cover. You're like, what the hell? Why that? Why that?
A lot of people think it's like a Manson family thing.
That's interesting.
And I'm like, no, it's not.
So, talking about like translation of page and stuff, how many times have you had like that happen where you're, because like you've done film and now comics, right?
Yeah.
The translation of it looks either really good on paper, doesn't translate well to film or comic, and vice versa.
Yeah. So another thing with like the comics format is it's really hard to, so adapting things is really hard.
Yeah.
And you can't do it exactly with one way. It's like, it has to be changed for the medium and stuff. And this one, like I said, I come from like a film background, so I think very cinematically, like when writing it out. And I find it that the most important thing for like a writer on comics or even on screenplays and stuff is the description for the panels or for the page.
Yeah, because you're working with an artist too.
Yeah, because working with an artist and stuff, it's like, I can't show him what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I explain like everything on the page. And with this comic, the way we did it was I would write like page 1 and then just write everything that's going on this page with the dialogue and stuff. And then when I think, it was like, that's enough for this page, I'll go to page 2, which is kind of like the Marvel method way of writing. Just because I hate thinking in panels.
Yeah,
and limiting, like some artists feel very limited by that. And now it's like he does a great job at finding like what's needed and what's not needed for the panels. So
I think what can happen when going from film to comics is the first attempt that you make. Because I've had issues too where you think in that cinematic way, where a movie you'd have like this shot. Okay, now we're gonna take a shot of the shoe, and he's gonna walk in, and it's gonna be like this dramatic lead up. And in a comic, it's like, why? There's 15 pages of this guy walking now.
Yeah,
it's like that doesn't fucking work.
It's and it's really hard to like do like slow pacing in comics because you don't want to have it be like just 10 pages of someone creeping.
Yeah.
And there is a way to make one page feel very stretched out, and it's stuff like you learn by doing and stuff. It is really hard, and that's why a lot of people get upset when there is an adaptation of a comic in some way. Someone's going to be pissed about it.
So if this comic takes off, right? Part 2 takes off, goes good.
That'd be great.
What's your dream? What happens next?
I just want to make another comic.
Sweet.
Like that's honestly what I want. And it's funny when I went to Comic-Con last year and I was handing out the first issue to like creators that I liked.
Yeah.
And I got to meet Paul Pope
Nice.
there, and he's like the coolest guy ever. And I gave it to him, and he asked me the similar question. He's like, this is cool. He's like, clear storytelling. He's like, looks like it could be a show. Is that what you want? And I was like, fuck, he's testing me. Like, I got to answer this right. And I was like, honestly, no, I just want to make comics. That's what I want to do. I came from the film industry, and I was like, if I could do this and be able to make the next one without worrying about money, that's fine and stuff. And even like in the adaptation world, like if they did want to adapt it, which who knows, like I doubt it, but if they wanted to, it's like I either want to be involved or not at all. Like, and it's a weird thing because it's like, I don't know, do I care? Yes, because I would want to make it better if it was like a show or something. But then again, like, I don't know.
I think that's what a lot of people think when they see stories in graphic novel format. Because a lot of people who want shows to get picked up and media to get picked up, a lot of people don't care as much about the comic at all, and they're making it for that specific reason. Like, I'm going to make this graphic novel because graphic novels get picked up for shows and movies.
Yeah, and I think that's a big turnoff to a lot of like publishers and even comic creators, because it's like, I'm not making a comic because I want to make a TV show. I'm making a comic because I want to make a comic. I like comics. And I don't think people should pick up like a graphic novel or a comic, similar terms, but pick up a book, read it, and be like, this is awesome. They should make this a movie. They should pick it up and just be like, this is awesome. I want more of this.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, that's what's cool. And I think with the printing technology now, you can get some amazing like books that really just blow you away when you look at it. And if you've ever seen like an artist edition book, they're just the coolest thing. It's like you have the original art with pencils and stuff.
Yeah.
They're so cool. And like that, you can never recreate the craftsmanship in like a movie and a TV show like that.
And is your story for this after the end of it, right? Would your comic be something else, or is there more to this universe?
No, I saw this as a 6-issue story, and I think
like
I would, I would keep it to it because it's not like meant to really go on after this. Like their story is done, and I feel like a lot of comics nowadays do that. Where it's like, granted, I would love to have be like the mangakas who can do 3,000 chapters.
But then all of a sudden he's in space and he's half robot, and you're like, what the fuck happened to this story?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, this was set in the real world. I don't know why this.
Yeah, fuck. There was a barn.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the title changes too.
Skelter.
Yeah,
there's no shelter involved anymore.
Yeah, it's totally different. Different. Not even the original characters. It's like, what? Just call it something different then.
Yeah. Although I would totally be cool if you made a comic where a barn turned into a robot.
That'd be sick. Iron Giant.
Well, I think they're doing a new Transformers comic.
With a barn?
There might be a barn in it.
The shape return.
Yeah. Just a giant red robot. It's
When he hides, he has to stay there for like at least 50 years.
The psycho.
While waiting for this farm owner to die so he can turn back into a robot.
Yeah. It's the Born to Cons.
Do you have any ideas? Well, I mean, without spoiling or giving it to people, of what the other comics would be.
Yeah, so this one is really like it's very much it's very personal to me, and it's kind of like indirectly like a story like for my dad.
Oh, cool.
You know, because it's like the main character and his dad have, you know, the whole thing is like, why is this going on? Who was he? Not that me and my dad have a bad relationship. We have a great relationship. But it's just like
I was about to say outlook not good for you.
No, my dad's great. But it's like, you know, it's you take an emotion and you can amplify that into things, and it's like, oh my God, like what would happen if it was like this? And it's just about his like, you know, his kids, his son and daughter, trying to understand like what his dad went through in order to do what he thought was right.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love that. I see my dad as a good guy. But the next comic I would want to do is something for my mom that deals with like a mother-daughter relation. I have a strange like parent fascination, I guess.
Like 13-headed tarantula.
Oh my God.
Like, oh man, your mom's gonna be pissed.
Well, there is a monster.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Momster.
Wow.
It's I mean, that's a story that I'm really excited for. Cool. And I actually pitched it to like an artist that I wanted to do it, and they never got back to me.
Oh, what the fuck?
But I don't think they spoke very good English. So I don't know if they could have read the pitch that I just gave to them. But again, I'm not ready for it. I'm broke.
Yeah.
And you know, when I have the money for it, I'll contact them again and be like, hey.
Without prying, what is the cost of making this?
So
you could pass if you want.
No, it's a lot. I'll be upfront about it.
Yeah.
My art, so I guess without saying like what my artist's rate is, because, you know, he's a working artist and stuff, but, you know, you pay a page rate for the art and stuff.
Yes, of course, yeah.
And I tried to save costs by doing all the coloring and lettering and I guess book design by myself. So that didn't cost me anything, but it can cost, you know, let me see, when I have all 6 issues done. That's too much math.
I like seeing the gears turns.
Let's think 1 issue.
Yeah, one
issue
good.
cost. Then we could times that.
Fantastic.
6.
That works.
Probably like a couple grand per issue. Mm-hmm. You know, and
that's fair.
Yeah, and again, like it depends on the artist rate.
Yeah.
It depends on how many people you're working with. You know, you could work with an artist or just a penciler and inker, although I don't know why you would ever choose to do that. But you get an artist, a colorist, a letterer. I mean,
very drastically.
It gets like it adds an extra couple hundred each person you're gonna add on. So it's expensive to make comics, and then you have to print them, which is a whole nother expense.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people are like, "There's no money in comics and stuff." It's like, so don't make them. That's like,
oh shit. Oh, that's we have to go to ad break sound.
Oh, okay. I thought I said the buzzword.
Oh my God.
I could see how that's jarring. The fire alarm went off.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to a quick ad break. When we come back, we're going to be talking more to Tommy about comics and comedy and all that stuff. So we'll see you in a little bit. Much love. Guys, are you buzzing with energy and you need to chill? You're like, fuck, man, I'm fucking, and my focus is all over the place.
Whoa.
Maybe you should consider Vance.
Vance is tasty. They got the little gummies.
Not refrigeration.
Oh.
Yeah.
Refrigeration. Well, you get the cool little gummies and you put them in your mouth.
Yeah.
Place your eyeballs with some Vance CBD gummies.
Yeah, they have CBD gummies, roll-ups, other products, Delta 8.
Put you to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you want to go
Put
to
you to sleep, wake you up.
Yeah.
Call your mom.
Yeah.
Tell your
Hello?
Mom?
Mom?
Vance?
Wow, thanks, gummies.
They know my mom's number.
Oh my god. Man.
Yeah, and if you ever are... I can't say that.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, have you guys ever heard of the bunny shop?
Whoa.
This happens to me a lot now. My
This
brain's
is-
like, say this thing. I'm like, I can't
This is so
say
you could take your Vans gummies and then do the deed and then go to sleep immediately afterwards?
Yeah. Are you having too long of a sex life?
Yeah, do you
and
want-
you're using Vans and it's shorter and you want to spice it up?
Yeah.
Consider going to the bunny shop.
Oh,
They
I
have-
thought you were going to say get some hot salsa and just put it all over.
No, that would no.
It's a literal.
You fall asleep, there's hot salsa on your penis. It's not going to work.
Oh, no, you just do the do and it spices everything up.
No, but if you go to Bunny Shop, spacezamboni.com/bunny shop, use discount code Space Zamboni, you can check out all their products. They have lubes, they have schmildos, they have schmeshmites.
Whoa.
You know, all the things that you can't normally talk
do they have a
about.
schmoomerang?
It's a fuckable boomerang.
Yeah.
You fuck it and it comes back to
Yeah.
you. Unlike
Never leave
normal
the house.
boomerangs.
Yeah.
So check out the people who help support our channel, and if you want, help support us as well. Much love. We're going to go back to the podcast. We might even have a segment here.
Oh my God. Oh.
But we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Much love. Do me a favor. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. I have never had like a truly, fully relaxing spa experience. The one spa experience I've had was out in PA where I got a quote unquote massage from the man with the biggest, burliest arms I've ever seen in my entire life. It was such a unique massage that when he was doing my neck and head, he literally rested his nuts on the back of my head. So, when's the last time you treated yourself? Maybe not treated yourself, because I said treated myself, and I thought about the sandwich I had yesterday, and it was really tasty. But I mean like treat yourself in a spa way. Treat yourself right. That might be the term, yeah. Treat yourself right. When's the last time you treated yourself right? You know you're supposed to treat your face right? Why did no one tell us this shit? Growing up, I literally just put soap on my face in the shower and washed it off. There's like tea tree oil shit for faces. You're supposed to wear sunscreen all the time on your face. As a tan individual, I didn't know that. When's the last time you got a facial? For me and Matt, the answer to that was literally never. So here's the deal. We have a friend in the makeup and facial and beauty business. Her name's Christine. And Matt and I decided it might be a very fun adventure to get our very first facials.
So the name of my business is CK Makeup and Aesthetics. I provide makeup services as well as facial services. I really like transforming the skin. So the reason I got into it is because of my own skin. I'm acne prone. So I wanted to learn everything I could to not only help myself, but the clients that I was working with makeup wise that were asking me like, oh, what do I use to fix XYZ? So I wanted to be that person to help. And then seeing the transformation after is so rewarding. Most people don't know what they need or what they want, whether it's acne, age management, hydration, glow. It's really like people aren't sure. So I can customize it to your skin and it's personal to you.
What products do a lot of people use that like you wouldn't recommend?
The St. Ives.
Matt's like, oh, St. Ives. My stock in St. Ives.
So I can accommodate almost anything, but Tuesday through Saturday, I am 10 to 7.
If you have one important thing to tell everybody out there about skincare, what would you tell them?
I think you know. SPF is extremely important. So make sure you wear that every single day, rain or shine.
You heard it here first, everybody. Wear your SPF.
SPF.
Where can people find you? How do people book?
So you can find me on Instagram. And there's a little book me now thing on Instagram. I have a website. You can scroll through it, see my portfolio with makeup and facials, and yeah.
I genuinely had such a fun time getting a facial, and it sounds weird. It sounds weird to say, but it's something very pleasant. You feel refreshed after. Nice, refreshing feeling. Your skin starts to glow. You're like light reflects off of you. It could take a plane down. Joke alert! Joke alert! Last time I got a facial was in college. It was at a party. It's a group of 4 football players. Check out Christine. Check out her stuff. If you want to book your appointment, go to the page, book an appointment. Go to the link in the description and book an appointment. But guess what we have to do? We have to go back to the podcast. Back to the podcast, yeah.
We're back. What's going on? What happened?
You want to drink?
Sure.
It's truly delicious.
Is orange?
It's a
Cran
punch.
orange, okay?
Cran orange. Are you allergic to anything in
Kinda
this
loosen
beverage?
you up, you know?
Oh my god.
Do you want one?
What is
Okay.
there? What other flavor? What flavor is that?
There's that one.
Pear martini.
Pear martini.
There's cran orange.
Yeah, yeah. I heard about the cran orange.
Pear martini.
Yeah. There's cran.
The pear. You got old man juice.
Oh, you got.
Holiday
This
sangria.
is even the same. Oh yeah, holiday sink. I don't know. The text is in the same spot, and I couldn't read it.
Can I try a green or blue one?
green.
Yeah, take that one.
Unless you
Yeah.
want that. Okay.
I'll drink this one.
I'll drink both of these now.
Wow, do it. Double
green,
fist.
blue diet.
Are you gonna be Edward Truly hands?
All right. Someone
Edward
tell a
Truly
story,
hands.
and if
was
they don't
a
stop
dog.
telling the story, I don't stop drinking.
Wow.
Okay, go.
Okay. So when Jesus was born,
Yeah.
I've heard. I was just gonna make you spit it out.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh,
You
damn.
did it. You got one for me? Go.
A story.
Yeah.
Okay, so there once was a little blueberry. The blueberry was named Blueberry Jim. The Blueberry Jim was like, I'm a blueberry. And it's like, wait, you're competing with that stupid Logan Paul. What the hell are you doing? And then, you know what happened? Logan Paul came busting through the window and stepped on the blueberry. And the blueberry turned into jam. And then he took the jam, jammed it up his rectum. And that's how he was able to get his colonoscopy done. Because he didn't even need lubricant.
We got it.
That's my Blueberry Jim story. A continuation of the Blueberry Jim saga.
Excuse me.
You're welcome.
This one is really good.
Wow.
It made my mouth tingle.
Oh,
Probably because I drank it. It was all carbonated.
The
It was like
log-
punching my mouth.
the little Ent guy from Legend of Zelda.
Tommy, can I pitch you a comic? We could work on it together. You could completely steal my idea, right? You could steal it,
I got nothing.
say
but
it was your
bad
idea,
ideas.
put this clip online, and then still say "fuck him." I said it before the podcast started,
God.
right? That's how much I
Like
believe
Stan
in this,
Lee?
right? Yeah, yeah. I love true believing.
I made every hero.
So honestly, yeah. So here's the deal, right? It stars this kid growing up in the city,
Okay.
and he's having a hard time. It's a little bit of a rough life, right? And his mom owns, in this world, all drugs are legal. It's like the purge, but just with drugs.
Oh, so it's Oregon?
Yeah. So it's Oregon, but it's
Yeah.
New York.
Okay.
The mom owns an LSD factory. And one day, it's bring your kid to work day, of course.
Oh my God.
Every place has it.
Yeah.
And he goes there, and he's like, oh, Bobby, I'm going to have so much fun. And he falls
In
into...
the vat?
No. A roll of LSD paper, right? And he's rolling around in it. And the mom's like, no, don't do that. And he shits himself,
Wow.
right?
Huh.
But the shit makes the paper stick to his body. Mm-hmm. So he dons the persona LSD shit hands.
Oh. I remember
That makes
this.
sense now. Yeah. He's brought this up before.
This isn't the first time.
This is an iconic
Told you, I believe
hero.
in this idea.
I do agree. This is a
LSD
good
shit hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a twist. I saw him fall into a
Yeah.
vat of literal acid.
Yeah, that would have been really funny. But
Yeah.
no.
I heard a story of a guy who spilt a bottle of LSD on his hand. and he's seasoned TV static now.
Wow. There's a guy there's a story like that. He was a police officer undercover. He was working with, biker gang in like California or whatever. They were making a bunch of LSD. So he's brewing this LSD with the group and everything. His teammate is outside in the squad car, like an undercover car. And the guy doesn't realize that the glove that he's using to make the LSD had a hole in it. So he did the equivalent of like 500 tabs of acid.
Holy crap!
So
There's no way he came back.
No.
he realizes that he was starting to go up, and he walks out to his partner. He's like, "Dude, I just did a whole bunch of acid. I didn't realize my glove had a hole in it."
That's
He had to
crazy.
get taken to the hospital. He had seizures and everything.
They
Because, of course,
arrested him because he did.
Get on the floor.
yeah.
Where's the floor?
I can't see the floor.
And this is all on YouTube. The guy ended up in a pediatric wing.
Wait, was he okay? Was he okay?
He was fine.
He didn't die?
No, he didn't
It's on
die. He's
YouTube?
alive. He's on YouTube.
Is he vegetable?
Or maybe it was like 5,000. Nah, but he had like such severe, like... Yeah,
How do I
side
search this?
effects.
Man does a lot of LSD?
Yeah, police officer does a bunch. Whoa. Oh, microdosing. Yeah, that's a whole trip on itself.
Yeah,
Or lack
that's
thereof.
that's crazy.
People find
Is this
this
it? LSD fueled
think so.
rampage.
Wait, so what was the end result of this?
Yeah.
He was just there talking about his experience and being in the pediatric wing and saying that everything in the pediatric wing essentially like came to life because they have murals all over the hospital. Yeah. Maybe
I'm
that
not
one's
Stu.
Oh no, that one's not it.
No.
The man can
There's a lot of people just...
Man, everybody else is doing a million tabs of LSD. Why is there so much LSD?
Yeah, there's a lot
LSD's
of...
not, and it's like they're making it seem like LSD is like a
Yeah, no.
violent drug. It's not a violent drug.
You do 500 tabs, though. God knows what'll happen, man.
Your brain's melted.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear now it's turning into a drug podcast. Did you ever hear of the drug salvia?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Did you hear Ari Shafir's story about that?
No.
He did it on a podcast, probably on Joe Rogan's podcast, I'd imagine. And he took salvia, and it's like a 10-minute high. And he said for those 10 minutes, he lived an alternate life for 3 months with a family and a job.
Wow.
Isn't that scary?
That's terrifying. I'd hate to fucking exist in that lifetime.
I believe this is it. Man accidentally takes 1,000 LSD hits.
Oh my god.
Apparently, sorry, where is it? Did you send it in the Discord?
No, I'll share it.
Just send it in the SC partner chat. I just really quickly have to look up
Why
something
is Spider-Man
else.
so sad?
I don't know.
He's a sad man. He's a sad man.
He gets
He's
a movie
sitting
every,
on a
like,
building.
2 years. Why does he-
Yeah.
so depressed. Do you guys see, speaking of Joe Rogan...
Furry community. Look, and everything.
Oh, where's that? Put it again.
Joe Rogan.
There he is.
Sorry.
It's like Bikram fucking.
Yeah, it's very hot in here. If you can
Whoa.
put this on, you're an American hero.
What the hell?
Joe Rogan's a furry now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He was sick of getting the manosphere community. He's like, we need those furries.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. You sent it?
Yeah, I put in the videos one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey,
There you go.
there it is.
Oh, that was one of the thumbnails we passed.
Yeah. Whoop.
It was 1,000 LSD.
Came at enormous personal cost.
Yeah.
Should I skip through?
Do it.
Is there footage of him doing it?
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, sorry.
When you
just
said it
him
was on
telling his
YouTube.
story. It's
You
just him
said-
telling his story. But the story's on YouTube.
You said it was on YouTube. I expected to see,
yeah, the
like...
story's on YouTube.
Like him go like,
Oh my god. I'm in this undercover
Yeah.
ring.
You fucking Naruto running through the pediatric wing.
Oh
Wow, okay. Let's skip through then. Let's see.
The biggest danger in an LSD lab
that's him. He's just a silhouette now.
and the cost
Does he not show his face?
Nope.
of the drug.
Because he was undercover.
We thought we're the best protected.
I mean,
What?
it's
Okay.
still, you could make out
There's
this
not
profile.
much to imagine.
No. It's not like they blur his face and do that voice filter that's like...
I guarantee he looks,
Just like that?
a good Jeff Foxworthy look
Yeah,
going on.
yeah, Jeff.
With that mustache?
Looks like he's on
Let's
Super
identify
Troopers.
him. Let's identify him.
Yeah, let's dox him.
Oh my god.
Full suit.
I would love if he was hiding his face, but all the reenactments were him.
It's definitely not me.
Rubber gloves, all the seams taped with duct tape. At the time, I was involved in a long-term undercover minor investigation. And so
What are the odds that he knew the glove was ripped?
This hurts.
Oh, no, that's...
Because he said he like taped it up and shit, right?
was wrong at this point. So I left the lab and I went outside to my partner. And I said, look at my pupils, because I think I might have got a dose or something from LSD.
A dose.
He looks at my pupils, and I saw a look come across his face that
And they're gone.
Yeah.
His look scared me.
Dang.
He looks scared me because he turned into a dragon.
Funny you should
And
say
he was
that.
scared.
That does come up later.
Are you
on.
fucking serious?
No, that's serious.
Wow.
But
Your left pupil's like 2 millimeters, and your right pupil's like 10 millimeters, which is like indicative of some type of neurological injury. He goes, and they just switched.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
yeah.
An average hit of LSD that a person would take that's on, say, a tab of LSD is about 60 micrograms. I absorbed about 1,000 hits of LSD.
Wow.
Fellow agents rushed.
But he's not saying 1,000 tabs.
But it's the
Yeah,
equivalent.
he's yeah, okay. I see
But
what he's
1,000
saying.
tabs because 60 micrograms. So he took about like 60,000 micrograms of LSD.
Wow.
Approximately.
When does he get? It took him 2 minutes to just say he took it. Where does he get to the?
He's lucky. He
Around
didn't,
there. That's where he talks about his hospitalization.
Is he still high from this?
Probably.
Yeah,
He's
got
got
shit.
it.
He does mention like his side effects, but I'm not sure. Well, I don't remember much.
Like I said, the guy who spilled the bottle on his hand sees in TV static.
Dude.
He's like, yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's just how I see
That's
it.
Oh my
life
God.
now. Yeah, you should see when I watch I Am Lucy. I Am
my
Lucy. I love Lucy. He would probably call it I Am Lucy.
I am Lucy. The
I am
Lucille Ball story.
I have a new origin for LC Shithands, by the way,
Oh, yeah. That,
based on true story now.
he's
Oh
an
my God.
undercover cop.
We could make a whole ass movie and just have a very small part of it based on this. Make LSD Shithands still the main character and just say based on a true story.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is true.
As far as I know, you can just say based on a true
Or
story.
anything.
It doesn't really matter.
I don't know, dude.
So,
Based on a true
but
story.
I like the idea of LSD shit hands maybe
Yeah.
being an undercover cop,
Yeah. It adds to the spice.
He shoots people with LSD.
because then all his like enemies can be like his former like gang.
It's got to be like a reverse One Punch Man, like where One Punch Man's like, hey, I'm too big of a hero, blah, blah, blah. He's got to be like slowly converting into a villain, I feel. If you have LSD on your hands and shit constantly, how do you not become a bad guy?
How do I get these clean?
Yeah, I feel like he does like the Palpatine and just throws LSD.
He's like, what is this shit? Ew.
LSD?
I gotta wash my hands.
And then all of a sudden,
Oh my God.
that's it. Your
The
life changes.
shit with the
You
LSD
see
makes it
TV
react that
static.
much quicker.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
dude.
Dude, in
The movie writes itself. Whatever it is.
in Swamp Thing, there was a villain who was just this guy who was like, I think he drank like radioactive waste, and he was just really radioactive.
Wow.
And everything he went around would just start dying. And Swamp Thing's like, I can't, like, I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Oh my God.
It's like, he's gonna die.
Yeah. I'm just the swamp thing.
Yeah. He's just like, am I man or am I not? I don't know yet.
My men are playing. What am I?
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I want to hear him running through the pediatric wing.
Lack of stimulation, quiet lights, just let it run its course.
Let it
For the next 30 years?
till today. I'm still high.
And stars and dragons and things on the wall.
Dragons, yeah, you're right.
Came alive, and they were all flying around the room. I was literally, hanging on to my reality, by a thread.
So here's a weird question, right?
Yeah.
Nightmarish hallucinations.
Only 9 hours?
He got off easy.
Yeah, 1,000 hits my ass.
He's playing it up. Sound tough.
He's
That's
just a
crazy.
hero.
He's wearing gloves.
Yeah.
This guy's a pussy.
Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta just work with LSD bare hand.
Yo, find the guy who spilt it on his hand, who sees in TV static.
Yeah, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
I see in TV
That
stack.
guy, like,
That was
fucking can't
crazy.
even drive anymore.
I may or may not have known someone that was like, I took 7 tabs of LSD and then just drove off.
Like never saw him again.
I never saw him again.
He went on a spirit quest.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna go on definitely a quest.
On the southern state.
Oh my god.
He
my
got the
God.
tabs, took all of them, and left.
That might be like,
Yeah.
that's pretty scary.
I was right. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Oh my god. So did my pitch lead through to all this? I'm sorry.
No.
Anybody else? Do you have a pitch? Do you want to pitch something to
Pitch.
Tommy?
Yeah.
All right. So the moon is alive.
Whoa.
And the moon talks to the earth and it says, listen, I'm going to plow you hard. And everybody on earth is like, oh no, where are we going to move? The moon is going to plow this earth.
Dude, I have
Yeah.
a title.
What is
It does have a face.
The man in the moon.
Yeah,
I
the
got a-
man is the moon.
I got a plot twist too.
Mother Earth.
You know where the moon came from?
Oh.
Earth.
Oh my God.
Incest too.
Oh my God. Wow. This is awesome. I like this story.
Yeah.
Why don't we write comments? If you need one thing that's like, oh, this is weird. They keep talking about writing stuff together.
I don't know. It's weird, like what like inspires you to like think of like, oh, this is a cool story. Like
Yeah.
that happens to me all the time, where it's just the most random thing, like a faucet dripping, and I was like, that's beautiful. But then like you could see some cool shit and be like, whatever.
Tommy, can we please write Ted Skates 2 with you?
Oh my God, yes. All about the janitor.
Can we please?
Sure, yeah.
I don't know what it'll become. I don't even know
That's-
if it'll have any of the characters
Ted Mates.
Don't need them.
from Ted Skates 1. But let's fucking write Ted Skates 2. Revenge of the Skates.
Revenge of the Skates, yeah.
Ted
down.
doesn't skate.
Wow.
You know what's funny? I get like probably once a month someone texts me like, hey, you still know the people at that roller rink? I want to do like a shoot there.
Wow.
dang.
What the hell?
Yeah, crazy.
That's interesting. It's like, yeah, you just drive by. It's the place that says Ted Skates.
Go in and ask. Yeah. it's-
Actually, Olivia had driven by one day, and she goes, I drove by like that place, and it says Ted Skates. I'm like,
it's
I know.
signs.
I live around the block from it.
Yeah, signs broken most of the time.
yeah, like forever.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what inspired that. Just driving by, seeing a broken sign.
Yeah.
That was funny. There's also a laundromat by me that has a sign that says fur storage, and I
Wow.
would love that. I think that would be a funny thing.
What about there's also a place in Long Island, or on Long Island, whatever you want to say. It's
I'm not familiar with the
it says open 9 days a week. Oh, it's gone now. But that also
You can't
sounds.
sustain with the
It
economy
sounds-
like that, being open 9 days a week.
It just sounds like a fun title.
What if it's 9
It
days a
does.
month?
Open 9 days a month. Open never.
Yeah.
Not
You might catch us open
Not
sometime.
that would be a better way of saying it. Not open.
just use
man.
any word but closed.
Might be open.
Yeah, it might be open.
Try your luck.
Open but.
So, man, Tommy, I really want to talk about that one thing that we talked about. Well, first off, Bigfoot. You know Kesha hunted Bigfoot?
Oh my God, yes.
Do I know to catch?
Kesha,
Yeah, the singer?
the singer?
Yeah.
The girl that loves
hunted
nuts?
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did talk about this on a podcast before, but I need to show
Interesting.
Tommy this.
Kesha
You
hunted
want to
Bigfoot.
get nuts.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to see. Oh yeah, I want to see how serious she is about this.
She thinks she...
Face. I can't take Kesha serious.
she thinks she was
I'll go for
serious,
it.
but
Up in the morning. Hey,
don't
JoJo.
fucking claim us,
This is on
Kesha.
Discovery.
Yep.
We watched this whole fucking show.
Yeah, we did.
There's only one episode where she hunts Bigfoot.
Right after they aired the Demi Lovato alien stuff.
Yeah, in fact, I think this is where we last watched on the last podcast we talked about this.
The Demi Lovato thing with aliens, I didn't watch, but I heard about it because
Yeah.
she did go through this guy Stephen Greer,
Yeah.
who is like the head of the disclosure movement. I really respect that guy.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato, I don't even really know who she is. So
Yeah.
The girl from what's the show? Disney
Camp Rock.
Channel? Oh, Camp Rock. Damn, that's all she was from. I thought she had a show too. We rock.
Camp Rock.
Well,
All right, answers.
Yeah, Sonny.
Oh,
Was she also
yeah.
so random?
Yes.
Okay.
Random.
I think I honestly think I know her from like a Thanksgiving Day parade. I was like, oh, she's the girl from the parade. Yeah, she sang.
Yeah. Guys, we don't need to dive that deep into the lore of Demi Lovato. She's the one that had the tooth gap, got embarrassed at the tooth gap, and fixed the tooth gap. yeah, Poot. Fuck, okay, there's a lot to dive into, guys. Let's do Kesha first, then we'll show Tommy Poot. So, Kesha hunted Bigfoot. She went in the mountains. I don't even know. This was Mount Shasta. Have you ever heard of this in terms of Bigfoot stuff?
No.
Did you know that Bigfoot can throw stuff at people?
So
And
Bigfoot
they
has
also-
a family
Yep.
in this.
Yeah, Bigfoot's got a family. They beat a log against. You'll see. It's,
Yeah. So let's
Stick knocking.
yeah.
This is like
Feeling something like pretty intense.
Did they tint it purple just for Kesha? Because
Yeah.
thermal isn't that color.
Oh, also she films on like this ancient fucking camera constantly that it cuts
like Blair Witch
to.
style.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. This show is very entertaining, but he says what Bigfoot's family is known to do is to knock on trees and throw rocks at you and run away. You know, classic Bigfoot.
I mean, they're not being entertained
he's not
by
According
YouTube
to
or anything.
their lore, yeah.
Yeah. But so basically she hunted Bigfoot. We got to watch the episode together. I'll say let's just fucking
Watch it after.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
I
Lots to unpack.
I told every professor when I went to film school and my dad, $50,000 I can find Bigfoot. I could get him on video for you, and no one took me up on it.
How much?
$50,000.
Um,
$50,000 I will get video of Bigfoot.
Damn.
can we figure out a way to do that together?
Please do. Please do. Because like I had a friend in school. I'm like, yo, Bill, you coming with me? He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, when we doing it?
That's really funny. So this is
Demi Lovato.
this is Poot. No, it's not
Whoa.
Demi. This is Poot.
This is poop.
It's actually not Demi Lovato.
Why'd they make the little indent a big old mole?
The comment makes it even funnier.
I love Debbie so much, I had to draw her.
Yeah, so
she's
thi-
my queen.
Yeah, this is
What's
Poot.
Cool Ranch for the summer?
I don't know
Dorito
what Cool
thing.
Ranch for the summer means, but basically she was spotted here and she took a really fucking terrible photo and people called it
Bad
Poot.
photo, yeah.
Have you ever whatever, anyway, there's a lot of like there's a lot of people that have like that happen to them.
That's all in my picture.
Like this
Flocka.
Flocka face. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Whoa.
Goddamn. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Don't show that.
Like Waka Flocka.
Yeah. I want Flocka face. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to type in Waka
God.
Flocka.
Yeah. Walk up.
There you go. It's Flocka.
Whoa.
Wait, that's not Waka Flocka.
No, this is Flocka face.
AB.
It was AB from the H3 podcast. He normally looks like this.
Okay.
But after having the one chip challenge, he ended up getting what the community deemed Flocka face, which was which was just like one fucked up frame of a much longer video. Why did we lose footage?
They heard us talking
Flocka
about
face
AB.
destroyed my TV.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
Waka
that's
Flocka.
fucking
It's
crazy.
interesting.
It says I'm still seeing it.
Flocka face.
Can you see my mouse move?
It's on my screen right now.
That's fucking wild. Oh yeah, Flocka face destroyed my TV.
Whoa.
Well, thanks, AB.
strong, yeah.
He's like
No, it's frozen.
the screen on there. Yeah, Dad, don't even worry about it. Just switch off of it.
Let it go.
Flocka face broke my TV. Thanks, AB.
Sorry, you're almost done.
He had a full ban on Flocka.
Yeah, ban Flocka face.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
We're gonna be going to Penhurst Asylum.
Nice.
Hopefully soon-ish.
Okay.
Would that be something you're interested in going with us?
Yeah, if you could do it in like the next month.
When do you come back from whatever happens next month?
Oh man.
Because I'm going to be moving.
What?
Yeah.
What? Where?
To California.
What? What the fuck, Tommy? When did this happen?
Well, Chelsea's going to grad school over there, so...
You did not just slam me with this on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but... I really wanted to go ghost hunting.
Fuck. So are you... Yeah, you're fully moving over?
Yeah, at least for those 2 years while she's
With
there.
Ryan?
No.
Oh, okay, because Ryan moved there too, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Monterey. He's in L.A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Chelsea's school's in
2 years.
Monterey.
She's there.
Yes.
Can you come visit? Can we get, joint custody or something?
Yeah, I'll fly back. Because another thing I'm doing is me and my friend Dave, who I think you worked with, he says hi, by the way.
Cool.
We're doing a production company, and, hopefully we'll be filming all over the place, so... Yeah, I'll probably be back and forth, and plus my family.
Let me know if there's anything I could do to help, or support, or something.
I mean,
seriously,
you're helping just by promoting the comic and stuff. So,
I mean, seriously though, with anything else,
yeah.
If you don't want me involved, you could say, "Alex, fuck off."
Dang. No,
but
no,
any way I can support, seriously, let me know.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
It's nothing but love.
Thank you.
California for 2 years.
I know. It's far, but
dispensaries.
I love California. I really do.
I've only been there once, and it was for hockey, so I didn't really see anything outside of the hockey rink.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
Monterey's cool. They have cool aquarium.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If it's open, I'll come visit too, because I love Cali. Cali's fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was the first time I went to Cali. I didn't want to leave Cali.
We're gonna want people to come visit us because we're not gonna really. Sorry.
No, you're good.
We're not gonna know anyone over there away. So, for sure, definitely come down.
Hell yeah.
But when are you doing this psychiatric ghost? Penhurst.
Hopefully. So turns out they have a Paracon there that they do every year.
I saw a sign for a psychic convention.
Whoa. Yeah.
On the road. It was June 25th or something.
So this one had just passed, but it was 2 weeks ago or something. I didn't even know about it until I saw another YouTuber saying that they went to, it was Paracon. They had you go through all the haunted parts of it or whatever. And
interesting.
That's super neat that they're making that much money off of something haunted. So I was I really do want to see. My idea of when we go is not tell anybody, but pull up all the different people who've gone, all the different things they experienced in what building, not say it to anybody, and see if any of it lines up at all.
Yeah, do a checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have seen multiple people go there and widely different fucking things. So I'm
That's always the case with those things. I feel like once you're in there, you just you're so hyper aware of everything that goes on because you're expecting something to happen.
Yeah.
So, wind blows over something, or not a chair. That would be strong wind, but blow something off a table, and you're like, "That was fucking ghost."
Yeah.
Or demon. Nothing else. Couldn't be anything.
So
else.
I'm very interested in seeing, because our first experience was really unique and something that a lot of people who went with us
very cool.
are I don't know if I want to go to some place that we went somewhere where we didn't know was haunted.
Right.
So now it's okay, let's go somewhere where it's everyone says it's
where they're saying it's haunted.
Yeah. So
yeah,
but I would like to do that before the end of this year. Sometime before the end of this year.
So let me ask you something. If you had a ghost hunting show, where you'd hunt ghosts, how come all these shows they go there once and they're a lot of great activity here, definitely ghosts. We'll see you next week in Maryland, and it's why are you leaving?
I'll tell you exactly.
It's the same thing with the Bigfoot shows. They're there's definitely Squatch in this area. So we're going to go up to Canada on the next day. I was so why?
A lot of why I feel the ghost hunting shows do that is because they say, hey, we want to investigate here. They say, hey, okay, it's this much money per night to do an investigation. And now, is it more interesting to pay continued per night or to go to a different location where you still have to pay? So I think that is their mindset of like, okay, if we do like 5 episodes in this one building,
And I
no one's
get
gonna
that.
fucking watch it.
Yeah, I get that for like the business aspect
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
but I want results.
I agree.
Like, good thing I'm not a millionaire because
Yeah,
I
spend
would
a fucking
spend
week
it
there.
on the stupidest
Yeah.
shit.
Just like Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, yeah, that would be like one of my top 5 places to blow money. Skinwalker
No, I agree.
Ranch. It's like, let's just
why not make a whole Penhurst fucking show where you're there for like 7+ days and
it's like
seeing what you get?
And same thing with like Bigfoot. It's like there's so many crazy outdoors wilderness survival people out there, and there's people like honestly, you could just go to like a native tribe and give them a camera and just be like, yo, when you see it, press this button and record them, and they'll be like, yeah, no problem, because apparently they see them all the time.
That's interesting. Yeah, and also like, oh, bro, the things you'll hear people say, it's like, yeah, we see like, oh, it's the wolf man. It's like the town's wolf man. The fuck do you mean?
Oh, dude,
like this town has a wolf man?
you want to hear something terrifying?
Yeah.
You know, have you ever heard of blue holes? They're like giant
Blue
like
waff holes?
close. They're
No, haven't heard.
like giant freshwater like lakes that just they're connected through like giant underground caverns and stuff. And they can be like in the middle of an ocean or in the middle of a jungle
Yeah.
and stuff. And there's one in like I think it's in like Argentina or something. Somewhere in South America. And it's this giant, like beautiful crystal clear water in the middle of the jungle in like Argentina. It's a big tourist destination. And they go there, and this one trip, it was like a group of like college kids or whatever. And they go out there and they're swimming in it, and they're nice because they're freshwater. You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
It's crystal clear, and they're usually like nice temperatures and stuff. But they are all connected through these underground
That's super interesting. Yeah.
tight caverns and stuff. And so this group of like 5 people, they're there, and the girl looks over at one of her friends, and he just goes bloop, and she's like, was he like joking
Just
around and
slurp
stuff?
them out.
So they look around, they look under the water, they don't see anything. They call for help, and like they get divers involved because it's like now he's just gone. So they get divers involved, and the divers looking for like 2 hours. They're like, listen, he's done. If he's underwater for 2 hours, he's done.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
And they ask the locals, they're like, yo, like how does someone just disappear? And they're like, oh, that's the Luska. And they're like, I'm sorry? And they're like, yeah, the Luska. They're in there. That's why we don't swim in it.
Wow. Where's the fucking sign?
And they're like, what the hell are you talking about, Alaska? And essentially that translates to, for lack of a better term, like sharktopus. And on the shores of like the coast over there, giant like octopus parts wash up.
What the fuck?
And they're saying like in the conditions in these blue holes, because it's so deep, it gets really cold, the caverns, you need to be like super agile to maneuver them. They're like the only thing that can survive in that would be an octopus.
Wow.
But because of its environment, it would have indeterminate growth, so it could get as big as it wants to. So you have an invisible predator in these crystal clear waters that can just end you.
Sorry, but you know what it
Damn.
sounds like a good match for him?
Sharktopus.
Someone who has LSD and shit on their hands.
Whoa. That sounds
He
like
could
it
really
would make
fuck
it a
up that water.
Yeah, because like
Damn.
you're talking about an octopus that now all of a sudden you just
What do you think happens if you give an octopus LSD?
It would probably go
freaks
crazy.
the fuck out.
Yeah. Didn't they give an octopus or a squid drugs? And then it was like, meh.
I believe it.
You just explode.
Okay. So we do have to wrap up, unfortunately. It's been a lot of fun, Tommy.
Always fun.
Time flies.
Always.
Fuck, when you come back, please come back on.
Yeah.
Or sooner.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
If you can, next December, we're trying to do a boxing event.
Yeah. If you can get Matt's brother,
Oh my god.
I would have to come. I mean, that would
Matt-
be so funny.
Movers Matt said that he wants to be in it.
He's gonna fight Ryan,
and he told me,
Oh my God.
"Give me the biggest guy you have to fight."
Jesus.
And I said, "I gotta look. I don't know who that is right now."
Bautista.
Yeah, but hey, yo,
Get
Matt, I got
Bautista?
somebody for you. I love Matt too much to give him Bautista. I feel like I gotta give him a big guy, but also he's gotta like be able to do okay, because I wouldn't be able to see him die.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know who you would put. Matt's in great shape though.
He is, yeah.
So I wouldn't.
I
wanna
can't
box
fight him.
I can't fight. So
But yeah, if you can, that'd be sick to come for that too.
that
hang
would
out
be
and then-
awesome.
yeah.
That would be super cool. We should do like a wrestling thing too. I'll wrestle. I can wrestle.
Oh,
yeah.
hey.
I'll wrestle my brother.
I
That'd be sick.
might be able to set that up too.
Yeah. If
I know people in the wrestling world.
Dude, if you could set that up, I got the boots already. Like,
Damn.
I'm ready to
But-
wrestle.
Guys, Tommy's going to tell you where you could find his comic and everything involved in his current world. And then we're going to end the podcast. So, Tommy, where can people find your comic?
Okay, cool. So you can find my comic, Helter Shelter, issues 1 through 3, on the website nickelcomics.bigcartel.com. Yeah, you could order them and I'll ship them straight to your house. And maybe I'll even write a cool message in it if I get a whole bunch of orders after this episode. I'll sign them all and stuff and try to do something cool.
Sick.
And, yeah. And also the production side, if you David Page Productions. It's for all your film needs and stuff.
I got to check out. Do I have that page? I don't know if I follow that page yet.
Yeah, it's new. It's new. So yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it here first. Check it out. Check out Tommy's comic if you can. Please support him. He's doing a lot of cool things. He's going to make LSD shit hands.
Yeah, read more comics.
How many copies do we have to sell for you to make LSD shit hands?
If it doesn't cost me anything, I'll write it.
Guys, it's one copy.
Yeah. We'll get some drafts going.
Yeah. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast. Much love. We'll catch you soon. And peace out.
Peace.